Hope all you swabbies are still awake. Late Night Mega here.
The final showdown with Shane. I say let's get this show on the road!
Alright, I agree with ya. Let's do this. Now coming up here in a, couple quick moments, you may want to turn your volume down on a computer. You've been warned.
Yuyuvin's hiding somewhere inside Sin, and we're gonna find him.
Well, that sounds pretty simple.
Hey, simple is the way you like it, right?
You got that right.
Pops, I'm counting on ya.
Right. Got you covered. Yeah.
Alright.
How's that?
Right
For the thousands in attendance, and the millions watching around the world, let's get ready to rumble! The following contest is an Ironman match, scheduled for 6 videos, and it is for the Heavyweight Championship of the World! Introducing first, weighing as light as a feather, the Intercontinental Champion, Summoner Yuna and her Guardians. And in this corner of the world, weighing an amount that breaks all scales known to man, the Heavyweight Champion of the World, the Beast Incarnate, Sin.
We're going in.
How are we gonna get inside?
If you,
Way. How else?
oh, of course, the easy way, because there's a difference.
Well, let's go.
If you've been following this and you know anything about wrestling, you should have expected that to come. I couldn't resist.
Hey, how you plan on getting inside?
Well, the easy way, didn't
If
you
we
hear?
can't get through the mouth, we'll rip open a new one. You with me?
Well, that's an option.
Now that's what I call a plan.
Vitra, e gufrito ika.
Of course.
Alright, so,
Of course.
and for those of you who don't
Give
know,
that thing a new blow.
how an
All you
Iron
gotta
Man
do is
match
go.
works is it's a match
Roger.
that's scheduled for a set
I will
amount
tell
of
you to be
time,
careful.
and
Do your
whoever
worst,
has
Joe.
the most pinfalls or
Roger.
submissions within that time wins the match. So yeah, it seemed appropriate to put here for Sin.
Will do.
Yeah, Riku's not even going to be involved in combat at all. Well, I don't know, maybe I tag her in at some point.
Any last-minute supplies before the showdown?
Well, theme musics
You're
are already
selling
playing.
stuff now?
We've already done the
But
introductions.
of course. Once Sin is gone, we'll need to be rebuilding home, you see.
Man, your
Yeah,
dedication
that
is
makes sense.
really astounding.
If there's anything I can help you with in the future, just
Oh,
ask.
yeah, we completed the Al Bhed
said
primers,
we
so
topped.
you want to talk to Rin again.
Janoku.
And then you get this dialogue.
May not win Dukia.
Eiko, uluwi goof tranelg.
Dat regdrat shofunt lusa. Drid falum timgu edix woweke.
I'm not going to try to repeat any of
Hey,
this.
Sribidu.
Rana emnakat.
But you do get a present for
Collecting.
collecting all of the Al Bhed primers. The Underdog
Driggly.
Secret, 99 of them. I don't know what that thing does. You can, I'm sure you can use it to customize something onto weapons or equipment. Let's see if I can find out real quick here before things really get underway. Or should I say before the bell rings. Oh, you can get double overdrive for 30 of those. Okay. So, now we have to figure out how to start this fight, which means sequence triggers. I told you guys the final boss is going to be sequence triggers. But this one is pretty easy. We just have to go up here to the ship's deck. But it doesn't expressly tell us that. You kind of have to just go there, and then, well, you have sequence triggered the next thing.
Yes, I can hear the hymn too.
Yes, that's our theme
listen to
music.
us.
Entrance music.
We won't let them down. Yuna. You don't need this anymore, right?
Oh. I like Yuna's reaction here. She's acting like all embarrassed, trying not to... How are you sure that's going to actually break the thing? You could just, like, stomp it. Or slash it. And Yuna's back to acting normal.
Hey, guys, that's not good, yeah?
Oh, Sin's ready to start the match. And I guess his theme music is playing. He's preparing for some kind of big attack here. Well, business is about to pick up. Stay in the back. There's a hurricane coming through. I tell you, it just fits so perfectly. What is he doing? Sin's using the F5. What a way to start this match. Well, so much for the Hymn of the Faith. So, what's going on?
Huh? Hmm? Oh. Oh.
Oh my. That was quite an F5. Oh, this isn't good. Okay, now... How are there suddenly explosions from that? I don't know, but this looks really cool. I mean, it's really bad for us, but it looks really cool. Well, he hasn't put us down for the count yet. Oh, there you are.
Hey, I saw something shine at the base of Shane's arm. I reckon it's a weak spot. Good! Retreat!
Sin's pulling us in!
Well, we wanted to fight it anyways, right? Alright, here we go. And with that, we can finally ring the bell and start this match. Oh my gosh, there's so many wrestling references. Not just in this video, but throughout the entire Let's Play. We'll tag into Waka, and Waka Waka Boom. That did not do much. Sin remains motionless. Okay. Let's hit him with magic. We'll just go all out here. Double cast. Yeah, Faraga, we'll mix it up. Because I like the animations on these spells. Well, most of them. Okay, that was some damage. And there's Blizzaga. Alright, Lulu, now it's time to give it some flair. Or should I say, Lulu. Woo! Woo! Okay, now I'm just being ridiculous. So many references. I can't help it. Oh, we can tell Sid to move in, and Sid has his turn next. But they kind of warn us in this sensor thing there to avoid his Gravaja attack by using the pull back, telling Sid to pull back. So we're going to stay here. We're going to use Hasteca. And our magic casters can keep casting magic. That is kind of like the best strategy here for this. And don't worry about your MP levels, especially if you have the 1 MP, like Lulu does here. So apparently this attack counts as a knife edge chop. I have had my fun with this Let's Play.
Closer! Go closer!
Just a minute.
Yeah, so let's move in so some other characters can do something. Yuna, tag in, because you're a part of this too. Although these first few stages here of Sin are going to be pretty easy. And just look at how broken Haste is. When is Sin getting his next turn? It's like you don't even know. Well, I mean, we could scroll the thing to find out, but... Oh, we,
Here goes. Everyone, hold
yeah,
on
we
to
did enough
something.
damage to the
Here we go.
left side of Sin there. And now it's time for our finishing move, the main cannon. What a shot. And we gain quite a bit of AP for that. Oh hey, Kamari has a move. Oh, we get an HP sphere. Very nice.
Got it!
Couldn't have done it without you. All right. Everyone look sharp. Time to hit the other side.
Easy for you to say.
Sounds like a plan. I wonder, maybe this is the battle where you can have Sid launch missile attacks? I don't know. I remember him being able to do that. I thought it was in that fight with the dragon. But this is the only other fight on the airship. I don't know. Well, while we're going through this is basically going to be the same as the first battle. But we took the first fall, we're up 1-0. I can't help it. Something else I wanted to discuss. I finished the side questing of this very, very much sooner than what I had expected. Granted, I used the no encounters thing in the Omega Ruins. I didn't show off all the normal enemies there. But I did that because I kind of ran out of reasons to battle normal enemies, since I mentioned that I wasn't taking any of the characters past their character-specific section of the sphere grid. And so the whole battling normal enemies just kind of just felt empty after that. I mean, maybe we want to move a few more spots with Kamari and Lulu, but that's about it.
Don't be falling now.
And we're going to get to move... Well, we're going to completely finish Lulu after her levels from these battles. And we move in... We're getting really up close and personal here with Sin. Now we can actually hit it with one of our other characters. What I probably should have done was like a magic break there. I mean, Waka could have hit it anyways. But let's kick it into overdrive, because why not? Alright, and we got the triple ice, so let's put him on ice. Yeah, that'll make him chill out. Oh. But anyways, the side quest, yeah, I mean, even the chamber of was the temple, or the cavern of the soul and faith, that ended a lot sooner than what I was planning. I was expecting it to go at least 2 or 3 videos, but not to get the entirety of it done in one. Yeah, that dungeon was a lot shorter than I remembered. And of course, Omega Ruins become shorter when you turn off the encounters. Or at least what I wanted to show in the Omega Ruins. Like I mentioned, I'm not going to do everything. I'm not going to do all the monster capturing. I don't value the monster capturing. I don't feel the need to do any of the other side quest stuff. For the purposes of this LP and the things I like to do, I showed off the collecting the optional Aeons. That was kind of the main thing. Showed off that Omega Ruins. We fought the Ultima weapon. Not going to go after Omega weapon because that's going to be like a post-game super boss level of ridiculous.
No, we're going in. Every blitzer knows. When you got the ball, you gotta score.
Yeah, we're already up 2-0.
Let's go.
There's no reason to back off
Hey,
now.
star players first.
I feel like there's a better way to do that than just throwing ourselves off the airship. But it works out somehow. That's gotta feel weird to stand on Sin like that. I mean, it's probably all like scaly and gooey feeling, and or like super rough. I don't know what that feels. I want to know what that feels like. Oh, and it's a Sin brought a tag team partner as well. It's one of these Sin spawns that we fought early on in the game, though this one is obviously going to be a bit tougher. So I think we gotta take care of that first, because it says there that it's gonna suck up any magical attacks directed towards Sin. It's almost like he caught on to our tactics. And now Lulu's poisoned. Well, we're still gonna go. This thing's weak to fire. A double Faraga is good. Yeah, she's gonna take poison damage, but there's not. I don't want to not use her turn casting spells. We can heal damage off later. And now we got that thing down. So now we do have a path to the other Sin weak point thingy. Hopefully that thing doesn't reappear. Oh, well, we move forward, so I don't think it will. Yuna, come back in here, and let's start by getting rid of poison, because that is really going to hurt us. Alright, Titus, come in. And yeah, let's haste Ga. And cure up Lulu. But yeah, other side quest stuff. I mean, there's like the chocobo racing you could have done. There's the chocobo racing mini game with the treasure chests at Remium Temple that you could have done more with. Like I kind of mentioned, I didn't really desire to show those things off. I kind of mentioned them, but yeah, it's not something I wanted to show off in this Let's Play. The chocobo training thing, you could spend hours on many failed attempts doing that, and I do remember doing that first time I played this game. This doesn't sound good. It's charging. What's it gonna do? Is it gonna put us in a Kimura lock? We better kill this thing now, before it either does that or before I make more wrestling jokes. But I'm gonna make more wrestling jokes anyways. Oh, and Lulu's getting 2 turns in a row here. This is nice. We're actually gonna finish this thing before it gets a turn. Yeah, and we overkilled it. Awesome. Well, that puts us up at 3 falls to 0. And Sin is crashing down. And we made it back on our airship. Hey! All my fans, stop singing. Come on! You're supposed to keep singing. Nobody told you to stop. That must be... I'm guessing Bevel. It's a pretty big city. It could also be Lucca. I think it's Bevel. I don't know for sure. I'm going with Bevel. Just because I like saying Bevel. It's Bevel.
It's going to come back, isn't it?
Well, we're not done. I told you this match is scheduled for 6 videos.
No, we have to beat the guy inside Sin.
The Crusaders would be out of a job if it was this easy, huh?
But it has weakened. I'm sure of it.
Well, clearly it's weekend. You've seen the thing.
Winning!
Of course we are. We're up 3-0. I already announced this. Alright, but up next, well, first touch the save point. You can drop a save.
Man, we must have
I'm not
hit
going to
thing
do that
enough by
yet.
now.
But,
I think it's a little early to start celebrating.
yeah, because now we have to battle sequence triggers. I knew it.
This isn't over. Not yet.
Again, I already told you this. It's scheduled for 6 videos.
Sin still lives. Kimari knows.
Of course it still lives. You can literally see the thing. I mean, it might be down, but it's not out. But, fortunately, I find the sequence trigger right away, and it's just go back up to the outside of the airship. And come over here and talk to Yuna.
I wonder if Sir Jack is in pain.
Let's just end this. Quickly. The Faith said they'd help us, right?
It bothers me, the way they said that.
Huh?
I mean, they've been fighting alongside us this whole time, but now they say they'll help?
Yeah,
I guess so.
that's pretty odd.
Wait,
Although nothing ever really comes of that
Sin
weirdness.
is reborn when Yu Yevon merges with an Aeon. Isn't that right? If I summon an Aeon, Yu Yevon will join with it. But at first, it'll be small, won't it?
Yeah. Then we might be able to beat it without the final summoning.
Again, with that hand
I
gesture.
don't know. What if Yu Yevon jumps again?
Then we'll take it down again. We'll fight him until there's no place left to run.
Well, sounds like we have
I
a
never
strategy
thought-
for the rest of this match.
It would come down to this.
Yeah, I know. Hey, the Faith, they're tired of this whole thing too. Let's let them rest.
The Faith said it's pointless to keep dreaming.
The
dream will
Velveteen Dream. DREAM.
What did he mean?
I just told you, he meant the Velveteen Dream.
What is it that you, Yevon, is summoning from within Sin?
The dream of the faith.
And they need the ambiance right.
You won't go away, will you?
You guys! Come on! Something's happening to Sin!
Way to save Titus from having to answer that question. It just sprouted glowy wings and is hovering in the air. Oh, we gotta fight this thing again. Well, of course we do. We might be up 3 falls to none, but there's a lot more that could happen.
He's waiting for you.
Well, son,
Well,
the main
good
gun
for
is still
him.
busted. We can't give you any cover fire.
Hey, just take us in.
What good is that
We'll do
main
the
gun
rest.
if it just got busted after 2 uses? Really? 2 shots and you can no longer use it. That can't be very
Take
productive
us up,
in
flush to the mouth!
any other battle.
No mistakes, or I'm gonna tear out that mop you call hair.
Trust me. Me take you there. No problem, yeah?
Let's get ready to blitz.
No, let's get ready to
Our Father's
rumble.
wishes.
We've been
Let's
over
make them
this.
come true.
Okay, well, I'm going to see you guys next time and we'll continue this.